Carried out immigration enforcement in the city. The local action coming amid a crackdown across the country under the Trump administration. Organizations supporting immigrant communities responding tonight. Welcome everybody to The Four. I'm Greg Lee.
And I'm Claudine Wong. ICE agents were spotted in San Jose for the second day in a row. Yesterday they were near King and Story. Today near Alum Rock and Jackson. At least one person has reportedly been detained. KTVU's Ann Rubin is following those developments and joins us now live from San Jose. And Ann, can you talk about how these rapid response networks are responding to protect immigrant communities?
Yeah, a lot of these groups have been ramping up for months, ever since the election. They feared that there would be an increase in ICE activity, and they knew they had to be ready for it. Verify, then notify. That's the aim of the Rapid Response Network. And when ICE agents were spotted in East San Jose Sunday, then again on Monday, that's exactly what they did. Crews followed ICE trucks, cameras rolling, and pushed the information out to social media. City Councilman Peter Ortiz was there, hoping to warn his constituents.
I was in a car and we just started following ICE throughout the area, documenting what we saw, documenting what we were told.
What they saw, multiple vehicles deployed and at least one detention.
There was one lady, my understanding, who was a Colombian national who was detained.
But the fear for immigrant rights organizations like Siren is that this is just the beginning of something bigger.
What we've seen so far out of ICE are targeted operations. It means that they have their list and they're trying to focus in on that list. But the reality is that we've already heard from Tom Homan that whoever they're targeting, they're going to sweep. They're going to go around and hit those areas as well.
And so Siren has been holding Know Your Rights sessions with hundreds in attendance. They say you should plan, not panic.
What would you do in the case of an earthquake or a wildfire, right? Have that same plan put into place for your children. Who to call? Where should they go? Where should you be? And what's the best way to find each other?
Local agencies have been fielding countless calls. They say people are scared. But as ICE ramps up activity, the Rapid Response Network is too.
San Jose community stands together to protect our community.
ICE did not respond to our request for comment, but on social media that they said that they made 956 arrests across the U.S. just yesterday. Claudine, Greg?
Well, and so the rapid response, they follow, they document. Do they have any interaction? Do they say anything to ICE as they're making their way through, or do they just give a safe distance?
So it sounds like their policy is not to try to stop any of the activity, but to document it. They also then have lawyers on standby, advice, things that they can offer for people whose families are going through that process. So there is help available once that process is underway, but no, they do not intervene.
Okay. Ann Rubin, thanks so much for that report.